Good morning from Australia. I arrived in Australia yesterday and it's pretty mess. Excuse me. It's mess from yesterday because I was really tired last night. Like I didn't sleep on the flight and I landed in Australia early in the morning and I went out for a run straight after. And I passed out. Anyway, today's video is just me trying to get back into my routine because my first semester of the new year is starting really soon and my brain is still on a summer break, so I really need to drag it back into uni mode. First thing on the list is I'm gonna join a gym this time because I realized even though I run almost every day, it doesn't really shape my body the way I want. I believed in just running is enough for my body for such a long time, but it didn't really work, especially because I always stop at 5k. I think I've talked about this a few times before. Yeah, I could do more than 5k, but as soon as I hit 5k, I just stop and I came back home and do my beer. Yeah, it's my problem. It's not like 5k run problem, I know. So I figured strength training is a must for me to stay in shape. And then second thing is groceries. I actually cleared up all the ingredients and sauces and everything before I left, so time to restock them. And I need to go out. So it's already 11 a.m. I'm gonna join the membership to work out and then I'll do groceries after that. Perfect plan for today. I'll see you guys later. The weather is so good, but I can see some dark clouds over there. Hi. A lot of people back in Korea would probably question what I'm doing here, because even I forgot the basic gym etiquette after being away from Australia for so long. Here, you wipe down the machines after you use them. That's just the thing you do. Back in Korea, most gyms just don't really do that. So my first days back, I kept walking away without wiping anything down because I wasn't really used to it. Now I'm kind of the person standing there watching everyone, getting low-key annoyed when someone doesn't wipe down. Finished my workout and now I'm heading to the gym. Heading to the supermarket. So good. I love spices. Yes. I love these. And then I want to get some vanilla extract. I'm just looking at these two. 50 ml. How come it can be the same size? I might get these. There's no regional. There's no whip thing. These are the breads. After Woolies, I stopped by Coles to grab a few more things. If you didn't know, both supermarkets do their own weekly sales and they update every Wednesday. Like, sometimes the same item is on sale at both, but at different prices. So if I find out the price difference in store, I'll just come back another day. because the difference is kind of wild. If you're new to Australia, it's genuinely worth checking both before you comment. And a little update. I think my neighbor has changed while I was away. This guy is definitely different from the one I'm used to hearing. It does sound really creepy, like I'm out here and secretly listening to everything, but trust me, I can hear everything through this wall, so please don't get me wrong. I can hear everything. I don't want to hear it either. Anyway, he's really quiet. I'm kind of happy about it. Little really sweet. It's fine. It's not bad. This is date and apricot flavor. This is also good. So good. Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, 11:30 a.m. Today is my first day back at uni in 2026. So, yeah, it feels a little bit awkward going back to uni after such a long holiday. Yeah, it was such a long break. Anyway, I need to head out now, so I'll talk to you guys later. I'm walking under the sun. It's really hot. I didn't know there's someone's behind me. So embarrassed.
So you will run and all the red towels. So
This is so cute. Is it candle?
Egyptian cotton,
Oh my
rarely
goodness.
ever.
It's candle.
Don't make double.
It smells exactly like this.
It's 10, 15 centimeters from the
Hey, popcorn?
And when they
Smells exactly popcorn. Target haul. Okay, I'm so excited about these. First, these candles. Like, what? So obsessed. And I was thinking, once I finish this candle, I can totally reuse this jar for tea bags, chocolates, or whatever. It's literally the perfect storage. And on top of that, it was 50% off. So I got it for like only $7. Like, just $7. I'm so satisfied. And then this mug. It's kind of huge, but it's really great size. Cup of tea or latte or something like that in there. I don't know, I just really like it. And it was literally just $5. I'm so satisfied with my Target purchase. So cute. I mean, look at that. I like it. I'm almost done with the readings. After I finish this, I'm gonna look through what I actually have to do for my assignments. But I already hate it because it's 20 minutes presentation.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if you
I finished my lecture and heading home now. And I have another lecture, starts at 3 and it's 11. So I'm gonna just stop by the gym and then we'll come back to uni for the second lecture.
maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
I'm back home and I've gotta head straight back to uni for my last class of the day. I wouldn't go to the gym every Thursday because that's when my most of classes are scheduled, but since it's week 1 and there are no tutes, I had a big gap between like a morning and an afternoon class, so I ended up hitting the gym in between and I'm kind of really lazy to go back. Anyway, I've got to head out now. It's almost 12:30. I'm kind of really starving. I've got to go.
There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
Now I'm making dinner. It's tuna salad. I added cilantro, Greek yogurt, corns, tuna, capsicums, and then drizzled a little bit of olive oil, pepper, what else? And garlic powder. I think that's all. Tuna salad sandwich, but looks huge. Sprinkle nothing but the pickles. I think I did too much. Buon appetito.
I'm always trying my best. 내게 원하던 대로. But the world just won't let me alone. 이제 나를 알아보겠어. No one can truly see inside. 너 말해 I understand you. 살며시 숨을 보내도 지나온 날이 무색하게. Someday I see the light. 잠시 눈을 감고 기다리며 And then everything will be alright. 수많은 밤을 지내
I'm back from the class, showered, had dinner, and I'm getting ready for bed. But before I sleep, I really wanted to share what I've gone through in this such a long, dynamic day. I actually spent the whole day at uni for the classes, and I don't know where to start. Like, there are a lot of things to share. For the classes, the last class I had today is such a big unit. It's worth like 48 credits. while the others are only 24. This one's heavier because it's such a big project unit and it's meant to be difficult. So it's kind of annoying because it's a huge group project, which I don't really like. And unlike other classes, this one we don't really get to choose our own groups. The professor put us into a random group on purpose to make it more like real work life. I kind of get it, because in real life you don't really get to choose who you work with. Anyway, it's not the point I'm trying to say. Today was week 2, and today was supposed to be the first day meeting your group members and getting to know each other. But you know what? Literally no one from my group showed up in the class. Not to the lecture, not to the tutorial, nothing. How crazy is that? I had no idea and I was so scared. Those are the people I'd be working with for the next 13 weeks. And then no one came on the first day. And the worst part is that it was only my group too. Every other group was there, all sitting together, planning their project. And then there was just me sitting alone in a huge classroom, doing absolutely nothing. And then the lecture and tutorial together were like 3 hours. And I just was sitting there by myself the whole time. So frustrated. I mean, what a bad start, right? But right before the class ended, the tutor actually asked me if I wanted to join another group. Maybe I looked so pathetic. Yeah, of course. I said yes. So she actually moved me into another group. She literally saved my life. And I was really happy that I joined my current group because there were a few familiar faces from my other classes. And then I kind of knew those are the students who aim high in the unit and hardworking. I was seriously saved at the last minute. I was actually thinking about just going home after the lecture and skipping the tutorial because it felt kind of pointless just being there alone while everyone else was doing their group work. But I had to drag myself there anyway because, you know, I paid a lot for this class. And that actually ended up the best decision I've ever made today. I mean, if I had gone home, I never would have gotten a chance to move into another group, you know? Yeah. 정말 죽으라는 법은 없다. I can only come up with a Korean that perfectly matches the feeling I had today, which means somehow things do work out in the end. That was honestly the luckiest part of my day. And then there's another lucky things to share. I met my neighbor just before because my electricity went out again. This is the second time it happened to me, and as you guys might know, my electricity switchboard is inside the room next door. So I had to knock on his door and ask him to turn it back on. And he actually asked me what happened. And I told him like I was using my toaster and the power suddenly went out. And then he was like, okay, go back to your room and use your toaster. And I'll be standing here to see if the switchboard trips. So I came back to my room, used my toaster, and then obviously the switchboard tripped. Okay, and I didn't know why. Then I went back and told him what happened, which he already knew. And he suggested bringing his toaster over here to test it. And then he said, if the power doesn't trip with my toaster, then yours probably the problem. I felt a bit awkward at first because I didn't want to be a burden at all, but he kept insisting, so we tested it and it worked fine with his toaster. So yeah, my toaster was the problem. Honestly, how nice was that? And then after that we ended up chatting a bit, and then I found out he's a doctor from Saudi Arabia, and then he's doing his master's in general health care. I'm not 100% sure. I might have heard that wrong, but he's also being sponsored by his government for higher education, which I thought was so impressive. And we both kind of said the same thing, that we are lucky enough to have like a very good neighbor, which is true because we both study a lot at home and we both need a quiet space. It's lucky to have a very quiet neighbor. And then today, the whole thing I've been through today reminded me of like mental training thing. List at least 3 things that you are grateful for today. Today was exactly one of those days I actually could do it without forcing it. Like first, I moved into a new group, which literally saved my life. And second, my neighbor helped me with electricity and toaster situation. It was genuinely so kind. And the last thing would be it randomly rained today and I didn't even bring my umbrella. The rain only happened while I was in the class and then it stopped right when my last class finished. I mean, what a lucky day today. Anyway, it was a bit chatty. I'm really sorry about that because it's really rare for you guys to see me being so positive, but yeah, I'll try to be more positive. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys listening my chatty vlog, and now I'm gonna go to sleep. I really hope this video turns out okay. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Positive. Wait, I need to lay down on a bed. I really want to go somewhere else, far away from that door. Neighbor is really quiet. I think he's even more quiet than me. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. Now I'm gonna go to bed and I'll see you guys in my next video.
There's nothing I wouldn't do.